Been another good day for that stop on the PGA Tour in the Bluegrass. Today, round 2 of the Barbasol Championship.
Let's check in with Claire Crouch and Keith Farmer. They joined us live from Champions at Keene Trace in Nicholasville.
That's right. Good evening, Haley and Kevin. It's another beautiful night here at the Barbasol Championship, or evening, shall I say, here at Champions at Keene Trace.
Yeah, we're already into the second round, about to wrap it up, and just to get you kind of caught up, Jim Herman taking the lead with his 7-under round today. He is at 14 under in the clubhouse, but we've got to keep an eye on David Toms, the veteran of the PGA Tour, out here right now making a big round. He's at 8 under par for his round. He's through 15 holes, so we'll see if he can come up and join Herman at the top of the leaderboard.
All right, yes, some guys still making their way through the course at this hour. It's definitely hot out here, and of course, the fans have come out here to see good golf, and good golf is what they're seeing.
Yeah, but it's so much more than just a sporting event. Our Claire Kopsky has more on that. Claire?
That's right, you guys. The PGA Tour actually gives back to communities more than all other major league sports combined. And this year for the Barbasol Championship, tournament organizers chose something close to home to tackle. They chose the opioid epidemic. With one of the highest overdose rates in the country, Kentucky has a need.
We spent a lot of time after last year knowing that the Barbasol was coming back this year, praying and thinking about what can we do to give back to the community. So we thought the verse, James 127, was laid on our heart, and so we said, okay, that verse says, look after widows and orphans in distress. So Caddie127 came about like a caddy comes alongside of a player and mentors him on the golf course, and like Jesus comes alongside of us, we thought, how can we come alongside of women and kids in Kentucky and link arms with them and just journey them to, a better future.
Caddie127 includes 5 charities local to the Lexington and Nicholasville area that tournament organizers hope the public will take the time to notice.
Right through this main entrance, which all guests will have to go through, we will make a left, and if you go down here, we'll have all of our charities represented. So Refuge for Women, Lexington Leadership Foundation, All God's Children, Make-A-Wish, and then UK Healthcare is right over there.
For these charities, the potential impact is great.
They all have dreams, they all have goals. They're busting at the seams, and so they're ready for growth, but they need the means to do it.
When out on the course, guests can round up any merchandise purchase, make donations, and take part in the 50-50 raffle. Even by purchasing a ticket, guests are donating to the cause. But it doesn't stop at the end of the weekend.
It will be a year-round thing. Obviously, this is the climax of that, so we think the sky's the limit for what we want to make monetarily. We are just praying for immeasurably more.
More in the name of helping women and orphans in central Kentucky. Now, each day here at the Barbasol Championship is a day dedicated to each charity. So today was about Refuge for Women. Tomorrow will be about Make-A-Wish Foundation and UK Healthcare. When you come out here to the tournament, you can learn more and find out how you can get involved in each of these charities when you go to the Fan Expo tent, which is at the very front of the Keene Trace Golf Course. For now, we'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Claire, thank you. I love that. You can come out here, you can watch some great golf, you can help make a difference at the same time. And of course, at that raffle, we've been telling you, we've got all the information over on our website, lex18.com as well, if you are interested, because you can buy those tickets online, even from the comfort of your own home. In the AC.
Yeah, and we talk about the heat and everything that we've been in, but we've got some fans. We got a chance to go next door into a suite and get some AC occasionally, so we feel good. We're in the shadows of the tents and the trees.
Right.
These golfers are out here in the heat of it all, and they're also having to wear pants because that's what the PGA professionals do. Let's go now to Eli Gain, who has more on the golfers bearing and braving the heat.
Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, we are beating a dead horse here with the heat that's been here this weekend. But to be honest, that is the big story, is trying to stay cool. And Keith, you mentioned, yeah, these golfers are out there. They're walking around for 4+ hours. And yeah, they're wearing pants. Not even to mention their caddies are carrying their clubs. Can you imagine how they feel? So it's rough on these guys too. I saw numerous times throughout the day where players and caddies were putting those cold towels around their necks and on their heads just to try and stay cool, just like a lot of us fans are out here. So when you're sitting here complaining about how hot it is, yes it is, but these guys are putting in some work. They are athletes, and if you say they're not, yes they are. Golfers are athletes. they train for these conditions. They do it all summer long, but it's still pretty tough when they get out on their course, and it's about 100 degrees outside.
It's just hard. I mean, obviously you got to hydrate and just try and stay in the shade as much as possible. The guys this afternoon are obviously going to get it worse than we did, but it was still very warm this morning. And it's just, you got to be patient. It's no different than playing in wind or rain or cold. I mean, the elements definitely have their effect on you, and you got to try and just work through it and battle through it.
So basically what you got to do is drink water, maybe dump a little water on your head. Feels good, but it is hot out, so it's probably only going to last for about 15 minutes. Claire, I told you I was going to do something like this. It's hot out for all the people who are coming out here to the Barbasol, but also for the golfers out there. We've got to think about them and keeping them cool. Let's go back to you guys.
Oh my gosh!
So you can do this too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Doesn't do much.
Fix the hair.
It's not quite the effect that a whole bottle of cold water has. Eli, good on you. You know, he's doing what we all want to do. That is for sure.
Might do that in a minute.
Yes. All right, well, we're going to have much more live coverage throughout the weekend here from the Barbasol Championship. Coming up at 7, we're going to have a recap of all the fun you can have here at Champions at Keene Trace. But again, live coverage continues until Sunday here at Keene Trace. But for now, for Keith Farmer, I'm Claire Crouch. It's going to do it for us, and we'll have more LEX 18 news right after this.